What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, people? Hope you're all having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Collective, they're desperate. They're desperate. They're pulling every trick in the book out. All the tricks that are fear-based tactics to hit you where your heart is. Heart chakra, throat chakra magic, chaos magic, turmoil and confusion, dismay and disarray. They're trying to instill fear in any way, which way they can, spiritually, extraterrestrial, and on the home front. In any way that they can, they want to instill fear. So be mindful what you're seeing and what you're hearing. Not all info is proper info. Read between the lines. Because just because someone you're watching might be in your eyes for the people, might be spiritual in your eyes, might be someone that you think is standing for you or against the bullshit that's happening, and in reality they're just part of the agenda too. So be careful. Pay attention to what you're listening to. Pay attention to what you're feeding your energy to. Okay? Because what we see when we allow it to fester in our head, when we allow it to bring us worry, when we allow it to bring us anxiety, when we allow it to bring us fear or sadness, those are the energies that these low-vibing, demonic, toxic-ass things feed off. And that's how they manifest their wishes, their fulfillment, is off of fear and sadness energy. Desperation. Things like that. When you do something in haste because you're in fear. Energy like that is what they're feed off of. So you need to start really thinking about what you're listening to and what you're watching. And try to discern what's actually really going on to what's not going on. What they want you to believe that's happening. Yeah, there's some stuff happening and there's some things that's going to happen. And is it going to be big? Yes. Is it going to cause a major change? Yes, it is. And this is what they're trying to stop. But they don't seem to understand that the change has already happened. So it doesn't matter what tactics they pull, what tricks they try to pull out of the hat. It's not going to work. So please understand that you have to mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit that's happening, because it's going to happen. The craziness that's going to happen is going to happen, because these people are really going to start losing their minds. They're really going to start being more forceful with their tactics, because they really think that they can beat something that was already rigged for us to win. Do you understand that? It's like they trying to rig something. It's like, you know how they be rigging things and faking things and creating hoaxes and all this shit to get us to believe shit? Well, this has all been a big hoax on them. And they just didn't even know it. So we get the last laugh. But we won't be laughing though. Because at the end of the day, it's nothing to laugh about. We warned you. We told you. We try to help you. And you continue to do what you wanted, not listening to the warnings. Now, there won't be any more warnings. So, for those karmics that go and look into tarot readings to figure out what's going to happen next and the outcome, they won't be able to. This is why every reader out there is picking up the same story. The same stories are being repeated. If you look at the readers' videos, we have the same message on repeat all the time. We keep getting the same messages and on repeat all the time, because nothing is going to change, because your outcome is not going to change. You're looking for an outcome thinking that you're going to have the outcome that you want, and it's not. And you keep looking into these readings and watching for the outcome that you're expecting, and then you get yourself mad because it's not happening the way you want it. It's not going to. And this is what they don't want to wrap their silly little heads around. They think if that they continue to perform spell work and do all the things that they've been doing, that there's going to be some different outcome at the end of this. And it's not. It really isn't. You're still going to get your karma. You still have to pay for your karma. And you're going to pay for your karma for every individual that you have messed with. So these karmics need to sit down and self-reflect and really think about how many people they have hurt, they have harmed, they have slandered, they have come up against. They really need to sit there and self-reflect and think about everything that they have done in this world. And then they're going to realize how much karma they're going to pay. Because when you sit there and you write down, like say if you're doing your pros and your cons about yourself, right? It's like doing a pro con about yourself. And you're doing your pros and cons about yourself. And you try to figure out, well, how much bad did I put out? How much bad did I do? And you start writing that shit, and then you realize your con list is better than your pro list. And then you start thinking about, oh, karma gonna come fuck me up. Let me go do some more spell work and some more fuckery. Because in the back of these karmics' minds, they really think if they do more spell work, they tell more lies, they really think that it's gonna work out in their favor. And it's like, why are y'all so mentally delusional that you cannot see that it's not going to come to be what you want? Desperation is in the energy. These people are desperate. And desperate is an understatement. Yeah, they need a lot of shadow healing. They need a lot. And I came across a post right now, and it literally says that you're not going to wake up anybody anymore, that we're basically at the end game. So, and I'm really starting to believe that we're unable to wake up people anymore. And when the shit starts happening, they're going to be like fucking clueless. And it's like, well, you can't be clueless because you were giving warnings, you were giving signs, you were giving warning, like confirmation with the steam making noise. You were giving warnings and you were giving signs. You weren't paying attention, or you chose not to pay attention. And now when push comes to shove, you're going to be forced to pay attention because there's going to be some shit that happens, and you're not going to be able to turn your face from it. You're not going to be able to hide from it. You're not going to be able to unsee it. People want to be so ignorant to the bullshit because they don't want to know about it. But it's going to be it's a point where you're going to be unable to unsee, unhear, and unknow what the fuck is going down. And it's going to be time for you to use your discernment to figure out what the fuck you're going to do about it. Are you going to continue to stay asleep? Or are you going to wake the fuck up? Because those are the only fucking two options you got. Stay asleep or wake the fuck up. Just know when you wake the fuck up, it comes with a lot of motherfucking responsibilities. And once you see, you can't unsee. Once you know, you can't unknow. That's where you're gonna find out if do you have the motherfucking stamina, strength to overcome and deal with the fucking shit that's about to go down. You can deny it and hide from it all you want. You can walk around in this society still buying your Gucci, your Fendi, your Louis, and being oblivious to the world. But the world is not. You don't revolve around. The world does not. You revolve around. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like the phrase. You know what phrase I'm talking about? Like the world don't revolve around you. The world is gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep doing what it's doing. And if you continue to stay the same and not realize what the fuck is going on, and you're gonna be one with the fucking shit bricks and bag of shits. So these karmics, they can keep on doing what they're doing. That's fine. Just know, all you're doing is serving yourself a big old plate of shit. Nobody likes eating shit. And that's what y'all about to do, is eat shit. We told y'all something. We warned y'all. And you refuse to listen. Like refusing. You refuse to listen.